Hey guys, and welcome to the Captain Fizz and Mask Guys show. Tonight we will be talking about. Let me get this right because I mentioned it earlier and I got wrong. Suicide Squad. Stop shaking your head at me.
Yeah, Suicide, not
Spirit.
Not Spirit.
And much, much more. So you know what? Here we come.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Captain Fizz and Mask Guys show. Jeez, I am loud. I am Captain Fizz.
It greetings once again from the seventh moon of thunder. I am that mask guy.
And we decided to switch it up a little bit tonight. We are in a brand new random studio.
We are in Studio 66.
Studio 60.
On the Sunset Strip, yes.
And we have a live audience.
Sort of.
Sort of. They're sort of dead.
Well, I mean, there's Leroy, and then there is a dog that looks like a rat.
And a cat that looks like a dog.
And a cat that looks like a dog, yes.
And potentially a homeless person crashing on the couch.
Playing Minecraft, no less.
Yes. So it's going to be a very interesting night. Of course, we're going to talk about Suicide Squad.
Well, how could we not talk about Suicide Squad?
Oh, of course. $135 million weekend.
Yeah, that was amazing. I remember, you text messaged me on Friday, and you were kind of worried because there wasn't that many people there.
Okay, between all the critics, which I gotta say, eat it. $135 or $135 million. Your comments or whatever are null and void, and you should just quit.
Hey, as my father used to say, no one's ever built a statue to a critic. But then someone did for Roger Ebert. So.
I don't understand how every single critic got it wrong. But then again, there are probably like 95-year-old people who, like war movies.
And there were people who were, wanting to boycott Rotten Tomatoes. And all Rotten Tomatoes does is they just accumulate as many different reviews as possible and give you the average score of them.
I question that. I want to believe it's right, but then I believe they just pull some figures out of their butt just because it's entertaining, and why not? No one really cares if they're wrong or not. They'll still go see the movie.
Again, you know what? I still remember, someone going off and doing a review of Jim Carrey's version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas and giving it like a 1.5 stars.
Yeah, well,
just kind of proves to you just how stupid people are. But, but anyways...
Or brainless.
Well, we know lots of brainless people.
Yes.
Some people are brainless whenever they open their mouths.
Hey, I take offense to that.
I was going to say, we know quite a few people like that.
Yes, I take offense to that.
Maybe someone in the studio audience today.
Yeah, why are you dissing our mascot? Like, it's Leroy, he's a bearded dragon. How could you diss a bearded dragon?
I don't know. He may be the most intelligent person in, here.
I want to disagree, but
considering that you went off and had to feed him and clean up his poop, let me ask you, who's the smart one here?
This is coming from someone who has a dog.
Yes, and I completely acknowledge that she is smarter than me.
It's really sad when animals are smarter than us, but we need to get back to Suicide Squad. No more animal talk. Especially not in the bedroom.
Oh, okay. I don't want to even talk about that. Okay, so what did you think of Spirit Squad? I want to hear your opinion.
Spirit Squad?
I did it again.
You did it again. That's it. You're fired.
Okay, you know what? Then I'm gonna play Minecraft, and we're gonna get this guy over here to go off and talk about the show. And
No. Okay. I'll be talking to myself again.
Okay, let's talk about Suicide Squad.
Okay.
You go first.
Oh, I have to go first.
You
Okay.
have to go first.
I believe on certain aspects of it was awful, and on a lot of other aspects it was really good. Harley Quinn, I thought, was really done well, but she was more crazy, less, psychotic. For a character that is iconic as she is, she needed to be a lot more psychotic and a lot less just kind of mental.
I don't know. The interesting thing about Harley Quinn, and I do like the performance there. I thought it was pretty spot on.
And Margot Robbie's kind of hot.
And Margot Robbie, can't argue with that. I know my wife's probably listening somewhere, but somehow, probably with our good buddy Andy somewheres. But you know what? I mean, I thought she was good. I love the fact that she used kind of like a little bit of the Jersey accent.
Yes.
I really wasn't expecting her to go off and do that, but that was really good.
Yeah.
I didn't have a problem with her performance at all, and as far as being kind of crazy because, there's more to Harley than just being like a psycho bitch.
Oh, I completely agree. I do feel though that Deadshot, played by Will Smith, of course, was pretty much the star of the entire show.
You know what? This movie reminded me of why I loved Will Smith in movies, 10, 15 years ago. This, was probably one of Will's... he was pretty much playing himself. But, he was good. He laughed. I enjoyed...
By far one of the best performances. I think Captain Boomerang was useless, pathetic, and completely unfunny.
He just... what they didn't give him enough to work with that's kind of the sad part because, I was thinking about this and, my wife was trying to think of, some of the, the different performers that she really enjoyed in it. And she could only really think of Harley Quinn. She couldn't think of anyone else. And I kind of sat there and I thought, okay, well, you know what? It's like Harley, then there was Deadshot. And then, it kind of falters off there. The guy who played Killer Croc, he had some great lines in it.
Yes, but he reminded me way too much of, the Thing from Fantastic Four. Not the character himself was poor, just, the CGI of his character itself.
Yeah. I don't know how you could have made that better though. I thought he was good. I actually forgot he was in the movie. I thought they were gonna have a king shark in it instead. And so when I saw this, oh yeah, that's right, it's Killer Croc.
The three characters that actually kind of really stood out for me, of course, Harley Quinn, Deadshot, but Enchantress. For a character that of how they used her, she was magnificent. Acting wise and how she looked.
She was really good. And we had no clue who the main villain was going into this.
Everybody, including ourselves, thought the Joker.
And we honestly, they even pulled this with one of the trailers they went off and did, where you see them walk in the room and you hear the Joker start to cackle, and then Harley goes like, "Uh-oh." Yeah. And I don't even remember, and they obviously they toyed around with it, so it makes the Joker appear to have been the villain.
It was one of the greatest tease trailers I've ever seen.
It was. I was looking at them, though, and my biggest criticism of this movie was the Joker himself, and just the whole Joker storyline. I didn't necessarily hate it. And I understand why they went off and put it in. I just don't think I agreed with how they went off and portrayed the Joker and Harley's relationship.
There was, I wasn't fully sure on what to think on that. I was really pleasantly surprised. They made such a big tease of Joker leading up to, the movie release, talking about how he was dressed, hit the actor, all this stuff. Made it seem like Joker was this extremely huge part, and I believe he only appeared, 5 times?
I wish someone had a stopwatch, but I think if he was on screen for 10 minutes of that movie, I would be shocked.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't in there for very long.
It was the
And-
perfect use of him.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't really dig Jared Leto as the Joker in this. And I'm not sure, maybe it's the way they went up and portrayed his relationship with Harley. And maybe it's just, I don't know. I mean, of the four actors who really have portrayed Joker in movies, he is, I think, to me at least, from this performance, I have to put him down on the bottom. I really didn't care for it.
Yeah, it's a love-hate relationship with it. I did enjoy, but at the same point, I really wasn't there to see Joker or to judge on what his appearance and But I think whether or not his character worked, the fact that Joker was in those scenes really played a huge part on developing characters.
Well, I mean, there's multiple reasons why they went off and put it in there. I think my wife, she didn't want to go with me to see Suicide Squad. It's just, originally I had wanted to go see it with you, and she was going to go see a movie on her own, but we couldn't get a sitter for that evening for a number of reasons. So she, said, okay, we're going to go see Suicide Squad on Saturday. And, and she kind of grumbled, says, yeah, you're going to owe me about this. Funny thing is that, when I was telling her we were going to talk about Suicide Squad tonight, she was like, oh, I love the movie. I'm like, really? You love that movie?
There was a lot of people
and the main reason why she loved it was the quote-unquote Joker and Harley love story.
Yes. As I said, it's not perfect. It never, was meant to be. I remember on our last show, I made a prediction, how they were going to show one of Harley Quinn's original outfits as kind of a little bit of a joke.
They did.
And they did show it as a montage.
They put it in as a bit of an Easter egg where she pulls it out and kind of, cackles about it. But then it goes for the new 52, look.
There was also in one of the montages for the love of Harley Quinn and Joker, she was actually cuddled up with the Joker wearing that outfit.
Yes, she was. I remember that. Now, I was actually thinking about that.
And it's no rumor that Margot Robbie will be back for a standalone Harley Quinn movie. I guarantee we'll see that outfit again.
You know what? Honestly, if they're gonna go off and they're gonna talk about more of her origin, they need to go off and they need to bring that out again.
Oh, absolutely! The iconic outfit she's had over the years is what made her. She grew with
one of the things. I mean, she's definitely grown from being a simple sidekick, which is what I was really fearing that she would, become, to being, like a standalone character. I mean, her, she was definitely one of the standout, in this movie.
See, I feel even if they had made the Joker as a villain, or even with more roles, I don't feel she would have been, put as a sidekick the way they portrayed her in this movie.
Well, no, I mean, after this, she better not be a sidekick. I mean, and that was kind of the way that, just going throughout this, it was definitely, Joker, treats her as being an equal. And I don't know.
I think Joker's more scared of her.
I don't know if I want to necessarily, give away too much, but I'll simply say this. There's definitely a love story here, and it seems to be, they're almost like equals. If people, in the comics know, there is definitely a bit of an abusive relationship between these two, where Harley is absolutely obsessed with Joker, and she's pretty much obsessed with every person, male or female, that she ends up having a relationship with. And, but, Joker definitely, uses and abuses Harley. And here, it feels like he actually has true feelings for her.
No, I completely agree. But there's also, with the whole scene when she becomes Harley Quinn, instead of, just Dr. Harlem Quinzel, there is the whole where he pushes her into the vat and he's going to walk away and decides, what the heck, I'll jump in too.
Yeah, there's definitely something there. In the New 52, they do reveal that, Joker pretty much throws her into the vat to transform her. And so, there was a kind of a play on that where he doesn't actually throw her in. She, voluntarily jumps in.
Well, I question if Joker has a little bit of mind control at that point.
Well, he definitely had a hold over her already. I mean, you can see, long before